time for another video. I was going through my garage and I went through a couple more boxes, as you can see. And in this one, there's dolls and goodies. So I just wanted you to see, you know, the box. So you could see that I wasn't fibbing. I don't know. Some people do weird things and they pretend that they're opening things, but they've had them for forever. But I don't know. Whatever. I just wanted you to see my box. So I found a bunch of my dolls in this box and a bunch of other cool stuff that I want to share with you guys today. So I moved the box out of the way so I could show you some of the stuff. And what I'm going to do, Bunny's here. He was just out of frame. Sorry. I'm going to move in a little. And I'm going to show you some of my cute little figures first that were in the box. This girl, I love these older figures. I think these are... oh, I don't know. I don't know how to say that, but they're the older figures that were from like the 50s, made in Japan and stuff, and I just absolutely love these. I think they're adorable. They're so cute. Love them, love them, love them. So pretty. And this one, the only thing that's wrong with her is she's missing her wings. But, you know, if I wouldn't have pointed that out, you probably wouldn't even have known. So otherwise, she's pretty much perfect. And most of these are broken. Every time I find one, they're broken. I found this at a thrift store. I think I had a few that were given to me, passed down when I was a kid, because I remember those. And they still make them, but those are definitely the older ones from the 50s. And she's by Bunny, but you can't see her, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Now these, I absolutely love. These are called Pendelphin figures. You can see right there. These are really old. I don't know exactly how old. I got it at a thrift store for 99 cents and I absolutely love it. I don't care that there's paint missing. I can't get over this bunny's face. Like, isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? And he's like writing a letter. Like, I love the story of how it looks. Like, there's a whole story here just with his little expression in the setup. So these are the kind of things that I love besides dolls. I have a bunch of things like that. Here's another one that I also got at a thrift store. I think this one was a 99 cents also, but it's hard to tell. But it's just, it's the cutest thing. He's scared of the little ladybug at the end of the bed. I mean, aren't they cute? And like I said, they're a little chipped up, but I got them at the thrift store. And if you try to buy these offline, like Etsy or anywhere, because they are, you know, collectible figures, they are expensive. So I got lucky. I had never heard of them before, and I found this one first, I believe, and then the other one second at different thrift stores at different times. So I don't know. They're just so cute. And I know you guys know by now, if you've watched any of my videos, that I love bunnies. Here's another little bunny figure. These are usually like in my kitchen or on a trinket shelf. I just think it's adorable. I couldn't resist it. And it has like the crazing and stuff. This is old. I don't know how old. There's no markings. Also, I found this one at a thrift store. These were all thrift store finds. I just loved it. I couldn't get over how cute it was. It says, I think somebody made it. It says Amy Duff and Scotto, 89 or 84. So I think it was probably one of those places where you paint your own pottery or something, but it's too adorable to me. I love the big long lop ears. I love the glazing. It's so cute to me. So love my bunnies. And they're all over here with Bunny. The only other thing that's not really doll related that was in the box that I thought y'all might be interested in, because, you know, we're all toy people, toy adults, toy collectors, is this beautiful pink Hello Kitty. I love this thing. I just washed it because, you know, it was in the box for so long in storage, and it came up beautiful. It was clean before, but it had a little musty smell. Now it smells great. It came out absolutely perfect. If anybody's wondering, you just throw it in the wash with like towels so it doesn't get beat up. That's what I did. And then you put it in to dry on low, and you don't dry it all the way. You just dry it to where, like, I can sort of feel like a very slight dampness. And I just let it air dry the rest of the way, and it will come out perfect. And I just love it. I love Hello Kitty. I think it's so cute. Like, I don't have a huge Hello Kitty collection. Like, I'm not obsessed with it like I am dolls, but I do really love it. If I had more space and more money, I probably would. Because there's so many cute pink things that are Hello Kitty. So, y'all know. And this Hello Kitty, the color that it is my perfect pink. Like, if I ever get a house of my own, if me and my fiance ever get our own house, there's going to be some version of this pink color in my kitchen, either on the cabinets or walls or I don't know. And he said he's totally okay with that. So, yay me. Ooh, what do I want to show you first out of this box of beautiful box? I can't talk. I'm so excited. This box of beautiful dollies. I guess I'll show you this first. Oh, it kind of came apart. Just because I'll be able to set one of the dolls on it. This is a chair I made out of scraps and things that were going to get thrown away, literal scraps. This is a toilet paper tube from one of those big industrial ones. My fiance's work has these big industrial ones, and he tells me that they throw stuff away all the time, and I asked him if they had like any cardboard tubes, and he brought that home to me. And this fabric was a remnant fabric, and it's like suede. So I made this little chair for my dolls out of it. And there's stuffing and cushioning and everything. And this is like, I hot glued this on here, and it obviously, you know, being in the box in a not very, it was supposed to be climate controlled, but I don't even want to talk about it. It'll just upset me. It was supposed to be climate controlled, and we paid a lot of money for our storage unit. And once we got all our junk in there, it was like, oh, it's really not climate controlled. So it wasn't stored as good as I would like. So, you know, that came off, but I can always fix that. And I just made this cute little chair, and I thought it was adorable. So I thought I'd show it to you guys. Okay, I arranged my setup a little more where, you know, everything's not so out of frame and everything. And I put the little chair here, and I didn't want you guys have to, you know, watch me go through all that balancing act and everything. Anyway, on to more dolls. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab it random. Oh, I forgot I even had her. These are all, like I said, thrifted, except for one. I think one was, yeah, one of these was new. I just peeked down in the box because it's not really surprising me. These are mine. But like discovering your collection again is like the best. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like, oh, I forgot I had that. This girl, she's so pretty. Ever After High. I don't know exactly what her name is, but my cousin picked her up for me because she found her at a thrift store. And I did, you know, I fixed her hair and everything before she got put in the box. That's why her hair doesn't look awful, but it doesn't look great to me either. It's still shiny. She still smells all right and everything, but, you know, I'll probably give her like a once-over clean again, you know. Sorry she's naked, but she did have her outfit. She had a pretty dress, and if I have a picture, the before picture, I think I do, I'll insert it so you guys can see what she looked like before. But this is her, and she had her, you know, all her limbs and everything, so my cousin picked her up for me because I told her anytime, you know, I'd pay her back if she wants me to, whatever. Anytime she finds any, like, Ever After High or Monster High or anything she thinks is good, vintage Barbies, to grab them for me, and she usually does. I'm just trying to get her in a seated position so I can stick her in this chair. Not very flattering. Anyway, next doll. Ooh. She looks like she's been electrified for real. It's Frankie. Look at her hair from being stuffed in the box all that time. I really did like try and do my best to make them as good as possible. But like I said before, if you've watched any of my videos, I didn't have a lot of time. It was kind of a, oh, we're selling your place and your lease is up in a couple months and you have to move. So yeah, it wasn't fun. Anyway, she's one of the budget ones. I do love the shoes and the little dress and everything, but I hate the like stiffy arms. Like, I know I'm okay with it with like vintage Barbies, but that's, you know, that's how they came. They didn't get downgraded, they got upgraded. The Monster Highs got downgraded with all this stiff stuff. So, you know, that's not my favorite. But I loved her face, And she was one of the ones I got new. I think I got her for Christmas like 3 or 4 years ago at like Ollie's or one of those places. So there's Pretty. If I can get it. Let's see. No, of course not. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I set her up. I just didn't want you guys to have to, you know, because you know how they are sometimes. Anybody who's a doll collector knows how unruly the dolls can be. I'm just grabbing at random. I just put the box up and I'm just grabbing. Aw. This is one of my pretty bells. I think this is a Mattel bell. Yeah, Mattel 1999 with the Indonesia bend and snap knees. I had fixed her and redid her hair a while ago, but it's gotten all flat and lost most of its curl, you know, but it was in a box for 3 years, so, you know, she still looks pretty good. She just needs a fluff and a pretty dress, and she'll be all right. She's still beautiful to me. Let's see. Can I get her to lean here with Kitty? There we go. See, Frankie fell over. Let me fix her. Okay, I put her back up where I think she'll stay from now on. Next doll. Okay, she came on a different body. I know she did. She had the, like, stuff on her legs and the stuff on her arms and, like, the wings attached to her back originally, and I didn't care for that. None of that stuff. So I put her on this body, and I think she looks perfect skin tone wise. The skin tone is, you know, a good match. But I just didn't want to have to deal with all that other stuff, and I thought she was absolutely gorgeous. And look, she has the lashes, the rooted lashes. I so love that. I think this doll is so gorgeous. If I can get it to focus. There we go. She has the prettiest eyes. I love the eye makeup. Love the lip color, and I love, like, I'm not really that huge of a fan of tinsel because it gets so, like, funny over time, but hers held up pretty well. So when I oil washed her and fixed her hair and everything, you know, it didn't go funky, but I didn't do a hot oil wash on her. You know, I let the water cool down because I didn't want it to ruin these, because I had never boil washed at the time a doll that had this in its hair. So I think it turned out pretty good. But like I said, all these girls are going to get a refresher. They're going to get a new clean because they've been in a box for so long. And I would have told you, like, her body and stuff, but it's a swapped body. But the head, 2004 Mattel. So you know that. I'm going to pause because I know I can't reach enough. There she is in the background, all pretty. I used to know what her name was, like what doll line she was and stuff, but I've forgotten now. Let's see, who's next? Oh, this pretty girl. I remember getting her at a thrift store. It was so funny. It was Goodwill. And she was in one of the bins with the bags where you can stuff a bag full for like $3, like $2.99. And her dress was actually in there too, but it was off her body, which is really strange. But I didn't exactly know it was her dress at the time, you know, that I picked her up, but her hair's all funny and in her face, and I was trying to get it out of her face. That's why I didn't show her yet, but I know she's a Christmas doll. I know that for sure. And this dress had a bunch of stains all over it. It was a mess. You can very lightly see a little bit of something there, if it'll focus, like a slight darkness. She had these black blobs all over, but I was able to get it all out, and the dress looks stunning again. And she didn't have her shoes because, like I said, she was in a bin. But I did, before you know, because she has kind of flatty feet, I guess, I put these shoes on her. I have no idea why. I guess because they were the only gold shoes I had at the time. But they really don't go with this big, beautiful ball gown. It's so silly. She says, until 1998 on the back of her neck. And she just has a bunch of numbers and stuff. Oh, on her behind. I was like, why is there no... 2003. on her behind there. I thought it would be on her back, but I forgot. You know, the model muses have it on their butt. And it just, you know, I just had a brain fart, I guess. And forgot that. But I love the model muses. Love the painted nails. She is absolutely stunning to me. I mean, her face is just gorgeous. Look at that face. And those stunning deep red lips and the gold on her eyes. You can see it twinkling. Isn't it beautiful? I just love model muses. I love the fancy dolls. Those are like my favorite. Like, I like a good cute doll or a kawaii doll or a sporty doll. Like, if they're, you know, the way they're done, the way they're styled, I'm all for that. But I think my favorite is like a fancy doll like this. Even though her dress is off kilter there. So there's her. Let me see. I'll be right back. I'm going to set her up. There we go. Things are more situated now. Let's see. Who's next in this box of dollies? I remember getting her, trying to fix the hair out of her face. That's what I always do. If you guys are curious, is why I don't show the doll right away after I say I've picked it up. She was a thrift store find. This is how I found her, except for, you know, she was dirty, and I cleaned her. I cleaned her outfit and everything. I know, I looked her up when I first got her, and I knew who she was, and I know that there's more that look just like this, only in different colorways. I picked her because of her green eyes and her red hair. I loved it. I don't hate the outfit, but I'm not crazy about it either. So, you know. Let's see. 1998 and 19. Did that say 66? It couldn't say 66. It says 1966. That's funny. I'm used to the 1966s being the, you know, like Jay says, the how big are your fish hands ones, but this one isn't. But she has everything. That's why I grabbed her. She has her earrings, her ring, her shoes. The only downfall of this doll is she had like a musty smell, and I got rid of most of it with the treatments that I know how to do when I first got her. But she still, I guess from being in storage, has a tiny bit of musty smell. So I'm gonna treat her again. Hopefully she'll smell beautiful when I'm done. But she's not, you know, it's nothing bad. You have to put your nose all the way up to it to smell it. It's nothing, you know, anything I can't handle. I'm running out of room for them. I put her over there. I love the sunglasses. I forgot to say that. Sorry, y'all. I had a weird, like, hiccup that got stuck in the back of my throat when I said sunglasses, so it came out funny. That's the story of my life. This next girl is a Aurora, and she's all wrinkled from being in the box, which I hate because this is a really nice dress. I am not sure if this is the dress that came on her. I think I might have just put it on her because I got it thrifting. It says Disney 2005 on her neck. And what does this say on her back here? 1999 Mattel. So she's a Disney Mattel. I think this might be her original outfit. I don't know. It's hard to remember from so long ago. I remember liking her, but not being crazy about her mouth. Like, I don't know about the big funny smile thing, the white smile. I don't know how I feel about that. But I did keep her, so I must have liked her at the time. But looking at her now, I'm not sure I love that smile, to be honest. I love her face, though. If you cover up the smile, I think the face is pretty. So I don't know. Maybe I might do something about that. Who knows? Maybe I'll trade her in at McKay's because, you know, people, we all change as doll collectors, but the dress I absolutely love. So I might keep the dress and just trade her in at McKay's because I'm not crazy about the smile anymore. Just because of the way it's done. I like dolls with open smiles. That one has an open smile and I love it. That one has an open smile and I love it. This Belle has an open smile and I love her. It's just the way this one is done is very kind of, I don't know, off-putting to my dolly collector senses, I guess, is the best way I know how to describe it, y'all. But other than that, you know, I love the dress, and her hair is pretty nice for being in the box for so long. You know, I washed it and everything, but I feel like it has glue seepage now, so she's gonna need a glue treatment regardless of what I do with her. But she'll get one, I promise. I had to set her down because I'm running out of room, and I've got 3 more dolls to show you, and one of them's in a box. Goodness gracious, I'm not gonna have enough room. Okay, this next girl is a Bratz, and her hair, oh, I don't want to tell you guys a long story. I'm trying to think of how I can condense it in my head, how I found her. Okay, how I found her was in one of those bins at a random thrift store. It wasn't a Goodwill, but it's one of those thrift stores that has the like big tables where they just chuck everything in that's kind of like toy related, that's small-ish, and usually dolls. So this Bratz girl was in that bin, and she had had a hair chop to begin with, and it was all crazy, and I felt super bad for her, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna save this girl because her hair's all chopped up anyway, and I'll figure out something to do with her. And now you can't tell how cute I made it look really because it's been so smushed in the box. I need to refluff it, and it's kind of like bent, but she had the weirdest hairdo, and I do have before pictures, so I'll definitely put those in so you can see. She had no feet. Like, I felt so bad for this poor girl. I knew I just had to rescue her, and her face is simply gorgeous to me. So I ended up, you know, making like the weird haircut they had given her into more of like a, like the other side is supposed to look like this. See how cute that is? But it's been smushed from being in the box. See, it's bented and dented. So it doesn't look as cute, but I did that to her hair, fixing what had been done to her. And I, like I said, will show you the pictures. I'll insert them so you can see what she looked like before. And at the time, I didn't have a lot of Bratz stuff. All I had were these pants. This is a Barbie top that I cinched to her so that it would fit. And I thought it just went with her hair color. I love the hair color. Now I know she's part of like the Masquerade line, I believe. And so like, I love this like spiderwebby business going on over here. So beautiful. Love her eyes. Her eyes are simply gorgeous to me. Some of the Bratz, the way they're done, are just too beautiful. Like the eyes just get me. So, so pretty. And I love her little soft pout. I think this is a correct beauty mark. Not positive. These shoes are definitely not hers. And she has the purple legs, see? I think I got these at like Ollie's or one of those places on a card, and they're not for this type of brat, but I stuck them on her anyway because, you know, I didn't have anything else and I wanted her to have shoes because, like I said, I felt so bad for her. I just wanted to rescue her. So there's this pretty brat. She says 2001 MGA on the back of her head, and there's no date on her bottom. It's just all numbers and gook. So yeah, but I know these are Bratz pants. I had some Bratz clothes, but not a lot, you know, just from finding things. And I think the Velcro is gone. See, it keeps wanting to pop. But I thought she looked kind of cute like this because she's got that like sporty cut. So, you know, that's my beautiful Bratz. There she is in the background. I keep just stopping because I'm so far because there's so much stuff. There's no way, and it'll just fall over, and then you guys will have to watch me struggling for a bunch of time. Now this doll, this isn't how I intended for her to look, but I was trying something, experimenting with like a little scarfy ribbon to see what I could do to make a top, and I absolutely loved it, but I didn't have any bottoms, so I just threw these kind of like pink hot pants on her at the time. But I believe she is another one of that doll now that I'm looking. So I have 2 of the same doll, but this one is in way better shape, it looks like to me. Yeah, her hair's in better shape than that one, and it's, I think that's its original style. I don't know. But yeah, she has the painted fingernails, but not toes. No painted toes. I just love the model muses, and I love the faces, so that's probably why I ended up with 2. I don't care that I have 2. I think they're gorgeous. But this is really just a scarf. A little scarfy, like, belty thing. And I thought it was so cute and pretty that I made it into a top. Like, I just literally tied it around her like this, and I absolutely loved it. And I just haven't figured out what bottoms I want to put with it. So once I do, this will probably be her fancy scarf outfit. I just love it. I think it looks great. Always did. She used to sit on a shelf in my room, and I used to look at her and think, what am I going to put on her? What bottoms am I going to put on her when I finally get around to it? So there's this beautiful girl. We're almost done. I only have one more, y'all. Okay, I put her behind Bunny. She's kind of hard to see. Let's see. Move Bunny a little. There, now you can see her better. The last doll is, I think, my favorite. I don't know. It would be hard for me to give it up, is all I'm gonna say, because even though the box got pretty much destroyed in storage, I've never taken him out. Elvis. I love Elvis. And I'm not trying to be mean or picky, but I only like the dolls that actually do look like Elvis. I have 3 from this collection. There was one where he had a red jacket on, and I think I have that one. It's still at my mom's house from before I moved, and it's never come with me. But she sent this one in the mail to me when I was living at the place where I lived before I moved. And, you know, I love him. Look at the stand in there if you can see it. Sorry about the glare, guys. But, you know, the stand is awesome, and it really looks like him. That's the only way I'll collect a doll. See how bent it is? It just keeps wanting to bend back. There. I love the outfit. It looks so cool. I guess, I don't know. It's so hard for me. I don't want to take him out of the box because I love the box, but the box is kind of ruined. I don't know, guys. You know how hard it is for us collectors to decide what we want to do. It says includes detailed jewelry, microphone, and doll stand. So I wonder what the detailed jewelry is. I never really thought about it before. But, like, he's just awesome to me. I really love it. Like, I wanted to put, like, my Lucy's and my Elvis's, and, like, I want to get some of those Marilyn ones that actually kind of look like her. But I never ended up getting those. But, you know, I love this Elvis doll. Absolutely love it. This was my favorite one. This was the one I wanted out of all the ones that were available in this line. And I'm so glad that I got it. I remember getting it on clearance. Like, it was at a, like, antique mall. And I know I said clearance, but they had, like, you know how the booths have, like, clearance sections or places where they have sales? It was clearanced at, like, an antique mall. And I grabbed it up and just couldn't believe that I got it. It was in way better shape at the time. But like I said, it's been through the mail to me, and it's been in storage for, like, 3.5 years. So, yeah, this poor Elvis has been through a lot. I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. I don't want him to, like, not be in. Let me see if I can get him in. Hang on. Okay, that's the best I could do. There's so much stuff. I'm running out of room, and I'm super far from my background now. See, guys, like, this is where my hand stops, and I'm not touching any of my stuff. Like, I could go, whoo, and it's so far away. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing all my little trinkets and my lovely dolls and my Elvis and my Hello Kitty. I'm so glad to get her out of the box. I don't know if it's a her, supposed to be a her, but she's pink and she's mine, so it's a her to me. And I love it. I love my dolls. I'm so glad I got to share them with y'all. I hope y'all are having a great Dolly Day. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching. Love you guys. Absolutely love my subscribers. I think I picked up 2 more since the last video I did. You guys are the best. Subscriber love all the way. Subscriber love. You guys are the best. You really, really are. I have no words for how sweet and nice you guys are. I just feel very blessed. I hope you all are having the best day that you possibly can. I hope that you are taking care of yourselves and being safe. Know that I'm here doing Dolly silliness, like always, and cleaning up my house. Take care, y'all. That's it for today. Sorry if I missed saying something, but my brain is a little off because I've been cleaning and I haven't been videoing, so, you know, it happens. Take care. Bye, y'all.